guys, welcome to the online portion of our English V01a course. This video is just an overview of week 1, so it's helpful if you are an auditory learner or if you're a visual learner. Sometimes walking through the week before you start it is helpful to kind of keep your mind on track. These are my courses. You may have one, two, three, 4, 5 courses, however many courses you have. They'll pop up on your dashboard. And our course, I have 2 English V01a courses, so when I make a series of videos for you this semester, I'll be referencing one of these 2 courses. So you're in either one of these ones, but essentially they look very similar online. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on one. So this is our home page. It should look somewhat familiar. This home page will change depending on what's happening during the week. Right now we have a series of online tutorials here. And you can do these during our lab time, you can do these on your own time from home. But remember, the more you seek out some of these services, some help, the easier your transition to online learning is going to be. This course is a hybrid course, so it's half online, half face-to-face. With the online portion, you don't have someone kind of cheering you on and explaining things. So it can be a little tricky if you have questions. So anytime during your online learning, if you have any questions, there's a link to Questions and Clarity here. Got a question on the home page. And then it's also, if you click on discussions, it is the first discussion thread, and it has the same exact thread because that's just a hyperlink that links you over here. If you click on that, then you'll see that this is where you would post a question. So on any of the discussion boards, when you're there will be directions for what that discussion entails, what's going on in that discussion, and then you can click reply whenever you want to post. So here I would put something like anyone got any questions? And then I put like a question mark there, and then I might post. So the program knows that you're already logged in, so when you post, it will say your name and your question, your information. For those of you that notice, oh no, I posted something too early and you have to go back and edit, you are able to edit your posts here, as you can see. You just have to do the drop down by the 3 little dots, and then you can go ahead and delete it, you can edit it, you can make some changes. Only you are going to be able to edit your posts. No one else can click on your post and edit it. So that is our question discussion. I'm just going to go back to the home page. The home page is really where you go to kind of just see what's happening, and then you can click on links that will bring you to other places. So you guys are all familiar with social media. When you want to learn any kind of technology or media, what you do is you just experiment and you play. So I encourage you to scroll through. This is our guide here on the left, and you can scroll through the things. If it has this on it, it means you can't see it, or we're not using that feature. And so just the ones that don't have that little block on them. And so you can see people, you can see your grades, you can see the assignments. Most of what we're doing is on the home page, but if you're wondering like what's in store during the semester, then you would click on modules. And the modules just kind of show you that we have 4 units in the course. We have Unit 1, which is Wild Mind. It's based on the book Wild Mind by Natalie Goldberg. We have Module 2, which is Rhetorical Analysis. So this course is rhetoric-based, so we're learning about how language works, how we can manipulate language depending on our situation and our audience. Module 3 is The Book of Joy by the Dalai Lama and Desmond Tutu and Douglas Abrams. That's Module 3. We'll be exploring joy and obstacles to joy. And then the last unit is Module 4, and it's the Research and Argumentation unit. So that's what's happening this semester in terms of the flow of our work. You can see, if you click on Syllabus, you can see a link to our syllabus, a link to a PDF version, a Word version, a link to our calendar, and then the final schedule. So again, I just encourage you to navigate through. In terms of what's happening week 1, you're going to go to the first module that we just looked at, and you are going to start with week 1. So you can see just by glancing at it, there are 2 on here that are due by Saturday. All of your discussions will be posted and due by Saturday to keep it easy, 1 minute before midnight. So always on Saturday at 11:59. So there's 2 discussions. One of them is about the syllabus and class reflection, so you can click on that. And then what I'll do here is I will link you to the syllabus because that will make it easier for you to navigate this. So I am going to link it here. So if I just add an assignment, actually I'm going to go to Files. Where is our syllabus? There it is. Double click on that. Oop, I doubled it. Oop. Okay, So there we go. So you'll click on that link when you go to this discussion. So all of the discussions are worth points. You want to make sure that you read the directions fully. If I ask you to post 5 to 7 sentences, and that is what I'm looking for. And again, when you're ready to post, I made a little video here, but when you're ready to, that's from last semester, you can click reply and then you'll post your response. So you have two options here. You can either post a written response or post a video, totally up to you. But that's just kind of what it looks like. That's the first discussion. Going back to the home page, you'll see another one on the module, Unit 1. Remember, we're just focused on week 1. We go week by week. What is your writing life like? And so you can see here, there's a link to it. And so you'll do the same thing. You'll follow directions, read over it, take your time, and then you'll post. So that's what's happening week 1. We're really just exploring who we are as writers, what our writing and reading experiences have been, kind of raising awareness of where we've been with our literacy so that we can move forward consciously and make goals and work towards those goals for the next 18 weeks. So welcome to the class, the online portion of the class. I look forward to understanding you as writers and listening to the sound of your voice and giving you feedback. Have a wonderful rest of your week.